As the world mourns Pope Francis, history's most secretive transfer of power begins. White smoke, the path to a new pope, guides you through this momentous transition. We explain exactly what happens next, leading to the dramatic conclave vote. Learn how each ritual unfolds, what each tradition means, and why these ancient ceremonies still matter today. Follow along as the throne of St. Peter stands empty and a new chapter in church history begins. White Smoke, available wherever you get your podcasts.
Do you know what a group of flamingos is called? That's just one of thousands of facts you'll discover on 5 daily trivia questions. Hi, I'm Mark Ellison. Join me every weekday for 5 mind-expanding questions about everything from ancient history to modern technology. Perfect for impressing friends or dominating your next pub quiz. 5 daily trivia questions. And the answer, a group of flamingos, is called a flamboyance. 5 daily trivia questions.
Caloroga Shark Media.
Hey there, I'm Johnny Mac with 5 good news stories. A good Samaritan found $12,000 and returned it to the senior citizen who lost it. The senior lost an envelope containing $12,000 at a supermarket. I have a lot of questions, but okay. The man got home, no envelope. They checked everywhere, no envelope. They went back to the supermarket. They got in touch with manager Dan, who said he'd check the security camera footage, see if they could figure it out. Nothing. Suddenly another man shows up and explains, here's the envelope with every last dollar accounted for. The senior said he showed honor. Many people would not pass that test. The man in question is Skip, whose girlfriend works at the Market Basket. They have tipped Skip with a $300 reward. They tried to give it to the girlfriend, but she wasn't there. Hopefully the $300 made it to Skip. This story is, I feel like there's a lot more to this. Why was the $12,000 with the senior? The rationale is that way it couldn't be taken. Move along, John. I think I will. After being blown thousands of miles off course, 6 exhausted sea turtles got a ride back to their home in the Azores aboard a Royal Naval ship. The HMS Medway was en route to the Caribbean on counter-narcotics patrol. Rod Jones is the Royal Navy's Senior Maritime Environmental Protection Advisor and said, as professional mariners, many of us are keen to do what we can do to reduce the loss of biodiversity at sea. Encountering marine wildlife is one of the greatest joys of seafaring, and if we can assist even in a small way to make that more likely in the future, we're pleased to be able to do that. Assisting turtles to return to warmer waters may not be the Royal Navy's primary role, but as a government body, we are pleased to be able to support the UK's ambition for more healthy and diverse seas. Nice job by 11-year-old Rosalie. Some crayon drawings she made of a better playground became an actual playground. Her mom brought her to City Hall along with her drawing. And since the City Hall folks had already budgeted for a new playground, they were like, okay, Bicentennial Park, budgeted for, but they had no specifics. The city's head of Parks and Recreation, Eric, said, after seeing all the effort she put into those drawings, knowing we'd already ordered the playground for the park right by her house, the next best thing was to say, we got a playground coming next year. They reviewed multiple versions, they checked all her boxes, and got the colors right. John, you got a world record for us? I sure do. Skyline Chili celebrated its 75th anniversary in Cincinnati by taking on the record-breaking challenge, most photos of hot dogs uploaded to Instagram in 1 hour. The goal set by Guinness was 500 photos. The window, 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on a Wednesday. The first 250 Instagram users were rewarded with $15 Skyline Chili gift cards. All the participants were entered into a drawing for the chance to win 500 free cheese coney dogs, a.k.a. chili dogs. I haven't seen a total number, but it was more than 1,000. White Smoke. The path to a new pope explores humanity's most elaborate and secretive transfer of power, a process now unfolding following the death of Pope Francis. This series reveals the hidden rituals, ancient traditions, and behind-the-scenes drama of papal transition. As the Catholic world enters this solemn period of mourning and anticipation, join us in witnessing how the Church has perfected this sacred process over 2,000 years, and what happens in these crucial days when the throne of St. Peter stands empty. White Smoke brings listeners inside the conclave that will determine who will succeed Pope Francis and lead the Church into its next chapter. White Smoke, wherever you get your podcasts.
You can get this podcast completely ad-free right now. If you're on Apple, just click the banner that says Uninterrupted Listening, and you'll get your first month free. If you use Spotify or other podcast players, go to caloroga.com/plus. It's just $5 a month, and you'll get access to over 20 premium shows with no interruptions. Binge listen to new series like the political thriller Acting President, Signal Lost, where military secrets land on the wrong phone, and Pager Protocol, the thriller about exploding pagers in the wrong hands. Plus, enjoy daily shows like Palace Intrigue about the royal family, daily comedy news, and 5 daily trivia questions to test your knowledge, and White Smoke, taking you behind the scenes at what's happening right now at the Vatican. You also get all our hot shows like 5 good news stories. Enjoy your favorite content without any ad breaks. Remember, Apple users click the uninterrupted listening banner for your free first month, and everyone else head to caloroga.com/plus. Get ad-free listening today.
Nice job by Captain Matthew. After Hurricanes Helene and Milton, Southwest Airlines had partnered with animal rescue groups to emergency airlift about 150 shelter pets. Captain Matt adopted a 3-month-old kitten. He had volunteered to fly an emergency plane full of 147 animals displaced during Helene and Milton to shelters in Milwaukee. Captain says, "Not once did I actually think about coming home with an animal. I was just thinking about making sure we were safe and the animals were comfortable and we were able to operate on schedule." When he landed in Milwaukee, bad weather held him up for about 45 minutes with everyone aboard. That gave the captain time to mingle with some of the passengers, and he met Avery, the 3-month-old kitten, who was rescued from a shelter in East Tennessee. And he thought to himself, should I bring her home? The captain says, she caught my heart. And those are your 5 good news stories for today. If you enjoy the program, tell a friend about it. They might like it too. If you would like the program without commercials, if you're on Apple Podcasts, check out that banner that's on your phone right now. If you're not on Apple Podcasts, click the link in the show notes. It'll tell you how it works. See you next time. Have a great day.